going on, everybody? I'm B Adams. Thanks once again for tuning into the channel. You already know, if you're seeing my face right now, we're doing something. We're either breaking something, fixing something, upgrading something. In some type of way, we're spending some money. First of all, before we start, have you jumped down and smashed the subscribe button? Have you jumped down and smash the notification bell so you'll be one of the first to know as soon as we drop something new? If you haven't done it, you need to be doing it. I don't know why you haven't done it. If you haven't done it, do it now. Do it now. Also want to say, even though we are a new channel, newbies on the rise, baby. Newbies on the rise. I have to say, we probably have the best comment section on YouTube. Shout out to everybody in every comment, in every video. Shout out to y'all. You all have provided some of the most comedic moments in our YouTube career thus far. I'm gonna tell you that. We got the best comment section on YouTube. I'm saying that now. All of you all are the GOATs. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to y'all in the comments all the time for rocking with us over here at the I'm Driving channel, baby. Now, for why we're even here today, I know you want to know why we're here. That's why you clicked on the video. You want to know what's going on in the mechanic shop over here at the I'm Driving Mechanic and Custom Shop. That's why you clicked on the video. So let's get into it, baby. Back live in the mechanic shop. And man, it's been a minute since we had our girl in the mechanic shop up on the lift, baby. Now, see, some of you are looking at this car and going, man, look how much you beat up the body. The body is beat to snot. Well, those of you, those pros that know that this look right here, you only get this from being battle tested. And one thing I could say about us over here at the I'm Driving Mechanic and Custom Shop, newbies on the rise, baby, we are definitely just that. We are battle tested, baby. So you see all these scars, these scratches all over the car, we earn these. We earn these the legit way, baby, by going fast. Test, tune, run. Test, tune, run. Test, tune, run. Going faster, baby. So yeah, we love every scar, every scratch, every blemish on this car. And yeah, some of you may say that no, those scratches are a result of your shoddy paintwork, sir. Tomato, who cares? The point is, we earned every scar on here. We earned it. We earned it true and right out by going faster. Test, tuning, and run to get faster, baby. And we've been doing just that. Now to get down to the nitty gritty of why we are even in the shop today with the Supernova up on the car lift. We have a few upgrades, actually. We have a few more upgrades for the Supernova. And no, it's not the body. I know what you're thinking. We don't have a new body. We're keeping this battle tested body. We rocking this out, baby. Good, now that we got that out the way so we don't have any misconceptions on the body. We're keeping our battle tested body. But no, we have a few things that we have to do to this car, a couple upgrades, and a couple things that I already did that I have to show you on camera. Starting with what we've already done, we go to the front shocks on the car. If you notice, that is the shock limiter right there that was on the inside of the shocks that we took out when we first did this whole shebang bang. We put that back, not inside, but on the outside at the bottom of the shocks, just like you see that there's a shock limiter in the back. We put that in the front so the car won't bottom out and hit the chassis. We also removed that 40 weight shock oil that we had in the front shocks and replaced it with this 80 weight shock oil so we would have a stiffer shock situation in the front to help it from bottoming out and hitting the chassis, or when we hit the gas, shooting up and transferring all the way to the back of the car like it was doing on our last race day. So with the addition of this killer combo here, we should have a more stable suspension situation in the front of the car when we're launching off the line. This definitely will help. Definitely. We need this. Now to the stuff that we didn't do yet. See these wheels? You like these wheels. I like these wheels. I like how they look after I customized them. But they are not what we need for what we are trying to do, which is go faster. What we need, what the co-captain already has on his car. Come on, man. You already know. I had to take a page out of the Phantom Menace's playbook. I had to do it. You already know. I had to do it. I had to get them. I got the set. The set to match the back. The Super V's, the Accelerate Super V's, the front wheels to match the back. That's why the back ain't on, because they're bagged up. They're bagged up. Yes, sir. Simple green, bagged up, ready to run, baby. We had to get the front ones to match the back. And we also had to get the extra hard Accelerate tires to go with them. Yes, sir. We ready, baby. We ready. Even though I really, really, really like these, if you look at the Super V wheel, which almost fits inside this wheel, it's smaller than the Pro Line wheel. Smaller than the Pro Line wheel, which means it won't take as many revolutions. Revolutions means how long it takes for the wheel to go roundy round. It won't take as many revolutions for this thing to kick around and hit top speeds. Versus this wheel being bigger takes longer to go roundy round. So, you know, and the co-captain seemed to have that down in his play. Don't even know why I didn't do that. Let the co-captain get ahead of me on that one. So I had to catch up. And we right there, baby. Co-captain, I'm on your heels, baby. I'm on your heels. I'm right there picking up what you're putting down. One more thing, if you look at the tires, the tire on the Pro Line is a little flat, which I don't know. I mean, I thought I was doing something with the flat tire to keep me grounded. Well, no. We needed this Accelerate tire with a rounded out tire to be able to handle and keep in control the car at all times. Versus this wheel, it may have us jumping all the way around because this wheel has cushion. This wheel being flat, it is literally right where this wheel ends on the inside of this tire is literally right here. That's why I cannot press the tire in. It's right there. Definitely wish I would have knew that. Definitely wish I would have knew that before I wasted my money. But nah, I wouldn't call it a waste because I still like the way these wheels came out. The artistic design, the way I did it, I mean, man, I'm still getting compliments on these wheels. So, you know, we do it to have fun. I'll keep these around, maybe, you know, run them on the street or, you know, maybe I'll sell them. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, we got to go with what works because we are trying to go faster, as fast as we can. And this is what's going to get it for us right now. No shade to Pro Line front runners, but the Accelerate Super V is for the win right now, baby. Which brings me to the point of this may be the first wheel that I do not customize. It's a shocker to me too. It's definitely a shocker because it's really pain. It's a pain. It's really paining me to do this because I already tried. And I can't customize this wheel. You wanna know why? Because the paint won't stay on the letters on the tires. They won't stay on the letters. I miraculously got that Accelerate all the way dead in yellow on this wheel. And after it dried, I rubbed my finger across, the paint came right off. Right off. Same paint pen I used on every wheel I've customized that never goes anywhere, came right off on these wheels, won't stay on them. So no customized tires for the Accelerate. Also, while we talking about these wheels, I gotta shout out the guy to where I got these wheels from. Shout out Rotor Ron. If you haven't dealt with Rotor Ron before, and no, this is no paid advertisement, no sponsor. He's not paying me. I just think he's a cool dude that got a lot of stuff, gives a lot of deals, a lot of good deals. If you have not messed with Rotor Ron, go mess with Rotor Ron for all of your RC products, man. The man got some good deals over there. Got a good deal on these wheels. Send them straight to me. No muss, no fuss, just us. Got them in the nick of time. So yeah, shout out Rotor Ron. Go mess with Rotor Ron if you need some stuff because he definitely got it. Oh, you thought it was over? Ha ha ha. No, we got more to go. That was just the front of the car. Moving to the back. This right here. See this right here? It was cool while it lasted. We liked it. We customized it. It looked good on all of the cars. We put the bodies on and had that to go with it. But it has to go today, baby. It's got to go today. And what we are replacing it with is this Exotech carbon fiber wheelie bar. Woo, buddy. Yes, sir. We upgrading this thing today, baby. 22s drag. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Newbies on the rise. Getting in the game. And you want to know what, ladies and gentlemen? This is the first piece of carbon fiber that we are adding to the car. First piece of carbon fiber. Oh man, what have we started now? And yeah, I know all y'all out there, all y'all super pros and everybody that got the carbon fiber chassis and carbon fiber every piece of the car, period. Well, no, we don't have that. We don't have that. We are budget building over here, doing what we gotta do, showing you how fast we can go with the stock aluminum Losi chassis. So no, we don't have the whole carbon fiber everything. We just got the wheelie bar. We working with what we got. Looks like we got a few things to put together here, so it's time to get to work. I think we're going to start with this wheelie bar here because I put numerous wheel combinations together. I've never done this, so let's get to do this so we can figure this out. And voila, she's done. Got that old thing off. Got that new hotness on, baby. Yes, sir. Look at that. Look at the stretch on that. And if you're wondering why I opted for the single wheel, it's because on this original wheelie bar with this plastic situation and these double wheels, if this is bent in any type of way and you launch off the line and it doesn't hit evenly, if it hits on one wheel, you will go off to either side. So I've had that happen to me numerous times already. So we opted for the single wheel situation. So when it hits on one wheel. It's straight shot. We don't have to worry about squirreling all over to the side. Also, in putting this new shebang bang together, we do have a couple of extra parts, and that is because if you look right here, that is the original situation from the original wheelie bar. And the reason why I didn't put this on and I put this back on is because if you look down here to the instructions, they would have you cut the brace off right around here so you don't have this extended piece right here anymore, and you can just lock it in. Well, I didn't feel like doing any cutting. I cut all I want to cut for right now. So we just put the original lock-in situation right there, and it seemed like it was short at first. So this screw situation is another screw situation under here, if you can see it right there. It was in this one right here. I had to put it up one so it would be able to fit in all the way because it was a little short. So I had to make it fit, and yeah, look at that. No muss, no fuss, just us. It fit, baby. This wheelie bar is adjustable. Not exactly sure. I'm no pro. We still newbies in the game, baby. So I don't know how far out or how far in is good or bad for this wheelie to be out, this wheelie bar to be out. So we've got it extended out pretty far. If you put the original wheelie bar I had, line it up to about right there. Yep. So we got a lot more slack than we had before anyway, and we could move it out more if we wanted to, or we could move it back in if we had to. I'm not sure. We'll figure that out on test and tune day, I guess. But for now, that puppy is on and locked in and ready to go, so we can move on to what's next, and that is the wheels, baby. Look at the wheels. Time to get these babies glued on and locked on to the car. All right, I just noticed something about our new accelerates, and I'm glad I did this before I just got happy-go-lucky, because I tried to test fit this on before, I glued the tires on and everything. But first, look at this, the point I made earlier. Look at the difference, how busty, how much bigger this wheel is than the Accelerate. The Pro line is way bigger than the Accelerate. So yeah, in the name of going faster, we had to get the Accelerates, baby. All right, getting back to the point, if you notice right here where the wheel is supposed to slide in, you see this little excess right here that's bigger than the thread that the wheel goes over? Well, this hole is not big enough to go over the entire situation to lock in like it's supposed to on that hex because of this right here. So it looks like what we have to do to these wheels first before we do anything else is we have to get our Dremel and we have to widen up this hole so it will be able to fit on and lock into the hex. And bada boom, bada bang, just like that, she's done. Got that situation fitting on there like it's supposed to. Now it can fit all the way on. Shout out to our handy dandy Dremel for getting the job done, opening that hole up so it can fit all the way on there and fit in the hex situation perfectly like it's supposed to. Now we can get these tires on and get this thing rocking and rolling, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Glued on and ready to go, baby. And yeah, you already know. You already know I had to do some sort of customization to the wheels. We can't be out there looking like everybody else. I couldn't keep them naked. I couldn't have them all black. I needed to set mine apart from everybody else. You know me in the car, I know the co-captain's probably gonna do red on his. I already know the Phantom Menace, he's gonna do this. But yeah, we had to stand out. I couldn't just see them all black. I had to customize the wheels. But yeah, now we are ready to go, baby. Couple more things that I forgot to mention that I did with this car, starting with this piece right here. I took this piece out that goes right in there behind the slipper plate. As you can see, those magnesium slipper plates I have filled in that space quite nicely enough, because when I had this in, I barely could put the nut on. So I had to take that out, and as you see, fits right on like a glove, like it's supposed to. So yep, this had to go. Next thing I did on this car that I forgot to mention is these wires right here. These wires used to come right through here. So I took them out of there and repositioned them to come down through here. It was a much wider space, didn't interfere with anything. Came right down here so I can lay them down, which I plan on. I don't know if I'm gonna tape them down, but I did zip tie them down right here for now. Definitely giving the chassis a much cleaner look than just having the wires hanging all over the place. All right, going over our checklist. So we knocked out front suspension, got us some new wheels to lace the rubber down, a new wheelie bar, carbon fiber, adjusted a few things on the chassis, took that piece out of that slipper clutch. I think we are ready to hit the track and lay some rubber down, baby. Lay some rubber down, baby, because we gotta get her dialed in. We gotta get her dialed in. If you watched the last video, it was it was tough watching that one. We gotta dial our girl in. So yeah, we are officially ready. Track ready, baby. But before we can do that, yes, you already know. I know I've been skating away clean. I have neglected to come back and sit down to this list. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've had to face the music. Well, today is the day. Let's get into it, people. We are on our third page now. Our third page, man. Whew. Telling you, it's starting to get hectic, people. This is where things really start to get real. I mean, when you start flipping multiple pages over, you really see where my summer went. This is where my entire summer went, right here. Jumping right into it, we're gonna start off with that Gen Ace 200C LiPo battery that we picked up. We got that bad boy on eBay, 88 bucks. That Power Hobby ESC, that plug that we had to attach on that we really don't want to, but we did so we can make it work, 10 bucks for that. The first set of Slim Jim wheels that I bought, the Proline Showtime Front Runners, got them for 13 bucks. That Proline Front Runner tires that you see on the wheels, got those for 25 bucks. The second set that I got, which made me feel stupid about buying this set, even though I had fun customizing those, they still look good, man. Well, anyway, Accelerate Super V front wheels to match the back ones that we got. Now we have a complete set. Got those for 25 bucks. Accelerate front extra hard tires, got those for 33 bucks. Shout out to Rotor Ryan. Exotech carbon fiber wheelie bar, Got that for 65 bucks. Ordered that online from Horizon Hobby, I believe. Team Losi Racing, that 23 tooth pinion gear that we got on our setup right there. Got that boy for 10 bucks. And that Team Losi Racing 80 weight shock oil that we put in the front. And if you're wondering, because you should already know, because you see the pinion gear, you're wondering why I don't put the rest of this on here. Well, because if you know, then you should know. If you've been keeping up with the content, this was a gift from Mike. This and this was a gift from Mike for my birthday. So I didn't have to pay for that. I just had to buy the pinion gear to slap on there, shebang bang, and we are golden. All right, after adding up our entire Losi summer, our entire Losi summer is right here within these 3 pages. After adding up our entire Losi summer, our new grand total for what we have spent on our entire situation thus far, $1,356. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell you on? What the hell you on, Tay? And I'm adding the number up and it just kept getting higher. It just kept getting higher. I'm like, man, ain't no way. When we got to 1,200, I'm like, all right, you know, maybe we can hold somewhere in there. When it got to 13, it kept going. It wouldn't stop. $1,356 on the Losi summer. That's what we spent on the Losi summer. All right, now I don't want to scare everybody out of this sport if you're newbies trying to get into this sport, even though you definitely got to get your chips together. This is all my trials and tribulations. This is not just a one-shot action. If you were to come to me and say, how do I get my car like yours? It will not even be half of what is on all of these pages. This is from all of our trials and tribulations, stuff that we've broken, stuff that we tried to figure out if we wanted, and it didn't work, and different bodies that we customized and all type of stuff that we had to get the glue for the tires and the different oils and the speed bearings and all type of stuff that we had to get. So no, if you were trying to get in the game and get your car dialed in just like mine right now, you won't have all these pages. I basically can just tell you, get this, get that, do this, do that, and you will be right here with me without even a quarter of the money that I spent. I spent this having fun throughout the summer. Me and co-captain had a Losi summer, and we had fun on our Losi summer, but this is what it cost us. This is what our Losi summer cost us, $1,300. Oh yeah, our girl looks ready to go. Our girl looks ready to go. Ooh, look at that. Look at that from the inside out, baby. Our girl is ready to go. Ready for some more battle scars. Ready for some more battle scars. Battle tested, baby. The supernova, baby. You know what time it is now. It's time to get that thing out there to the track and let's rub it down, baby. Let's rub it down, baby. Yes, sir. Supernova. Test the tool coming soon. We getting dialed in. I'm ready. Do you understand me? I'm ready. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I'm ready right now. The lay of the rubberith down. I'm ready. Most of you may say, the racing season is coming to a close. I know what you're thinking, yes, but there's still a chance for me to beat that personal best, that 234. I'm coming for it. I will pass it. You understand me? I will pass it. I have to. I'm logging in right now. I'm logging in. And while I lock in, what I need you all to do, greatest comment section on YouTube, get down in the comments. Tell a friend to tell 2-3 more friends to get in tune with the channel. I'm B Adams, y'all. And I'm driving.